when you look at Colin Kaepernick as a former coach, bringing him in, is it based more on his talent or why you wouldn't bring him in on his talent or his political beliefs, what happens before and after a game?
Well, I think there's a little bit of both. Anytime you kind of go against the grain for whatever reason and you have some red flags, then you have one strike against you. Now, one strike doesn't knock you out if you have some other things. If you have some talent, we've seen that over and over and over again. But what people are saying now is, what is Colin Kaepernick going to do for me on the field? And they're not ready to say, I'm going to buy into that and put myself in position to deal with all the fan backlash if I don't think he's going to bring a lot to the table. And to me, that's where it is right now. If you got the right system, I think Colin Kaepernick is still a dangerous player and he could do a lot. But you have to tailor your system to what he can do. I really thought Seattle might have been the best situation because if Russell Wilson does get hurt, you plug Kaepernick in and you can do the same thing and keep going with your offense. Outside of that, I don't know where he fits and where it's going to happen. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I thought Seattle was the perfect place because of sort of the feeling, personality of that team, that part of the country. Pete Carroll is your coach. You get a guy who used to be in the NFC West as the backup quarterback. He's better than Trayvon Boykin. But I was surprised that they moved on from him. Yeah,
and, obviously they aren't worried about the off-the-field stuff. They've got their number one defensive lineman who's saying the same thing. I'm going to have a protest all year, and there hasn't been hardly anything said about that. So I thought that would have been the ideal place for him to go.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.